Hopefully my mic should be working now. So,
Ed,
for the
how
past
do
two
we speak to the
episodes,
serpent?
the reason why my mic was not working
Take me to it.
was because I didn't have mic settings unmuted. I muted all my mics, so whatever mic I tried did not work, for the love of God, until I realised it was on. So, you should be able to hear me now. 2 episodes that will, let's say, the first episode that went on YouTube won't have a mic. Second episode still won't have a mic. This one should have my voice. I may not be talking as much, but whenever I talk, you should be able to hear me. So for this part, I'm going to summon that big guy over there. Then I'm going to do Brock and Sindri's side quest, which is over there and over there somewhere. And I will continue the story after I've talked to Big Boy, which I'm going to do now.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Didn't. But yeah, you never really missed much for the past 2 episodes. I really wasn't talking that much, apart from saying that basically Brock's my favourite character because he's the first person that takes the piss out of Kratos and doesn't get his fucking face ripped off.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why, you... Oh, no, that's not right. Makuna Huntun Kun. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need 2 things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Anyway, I won't talk through cutscenes. That way, if there is anyone who's never played the game, wants to watch, then they're more than welcome to. But I would say, pick it up yourself. I will be going to the chisel, but for now, I'm going to do 2 side quests. One for Brock, one for Sindri. Obviously, a lot of people will know Brock and Sindri are obviously the dwarves, but
We can either look for that
not a lot of
special
people
chisel now,
will.
or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
So,
Which way to the chisel?
and I also have my radio, which he shall at some point tell some stories. The more I explore, the more stories he'll tell. The more I find, the more he'll tell. For now though, I'm going to be heading to one of these two over here and over here. So I'm going to do Fafnir's Hoard first.
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
I shall do that momentarily, my friend.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
There's 2 ways to get Mimir to tell stories. One is, obviously, as you've just seen, the boat down there. The other one is when I find one and I can hear you. Basically, there are
Treasure from all
dolls.
different realms. Do you think that Fafnir went to
I know this
Alfheim
is
too?
like a
I do
3-year-old
not know.
game.
Aren't you curious? He sounds interesting.
We go to the storeroom to collect anything useful for our journey, not to learn more about the dwarf.
Fafnir was a rather interesting fellow, little brother. Perhaps I'll tell you a story one day.
This is a New Game Plus run, so I do have a lot of things that I really shouldn't have. But yeah, here we go. Obviously, for anyone who's never played the game before, these doors here, when you go in, now and again, Mimir will sit and talk to you for a bit. Sometimes story, sometimes just general crack on.
Let's do it.
maximum vitality. Huh.
Well, don't buy anything on my account.
I didn't. But yeah, so basically I'm doing 2 side quests, which is in 2 separate parts, so 4 side quests all together, just for some equipment for later down the line in the game. Although I already do have the armour that I got from the last time I played this. I'll be trying not to use these bad boys till around the time it's meant to be getting them.
Uh-oh. They must have gotten here first.
Oh shit.
Take that, brother! I can't get Can't yet. How'd I do?
You have potential, boy.
There's something up there.
Ah, bollocks, I forgot where the last one was. Right, so, there it is. I'm not the best at this game. The difficulty setting I am on is Give Me a Challenge. I wish I did put it on Give Me God of War, but meh. Too late now. Unfortunately, can't change the setting to that during, in mid-game. I have to literally start from the beginning if I want to do that. I may do that close to the release of Ragnarok, but that's yet to be seen, because I still need to go through my hard mode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Got stuck on Airbuster, and I'm still stuck on him to this day.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
Yeah, for people new to this franchise, it's actually not the first in the series.
Whoa.
It is the first in the Norse mythology, but originally this used to be in the Greek mythology. Kratos was a lot different. He could actually jump, and he didn't have a camera up his ass. In this one, obviously, camera fixed to shoulder.
Boy, over here.
Then, obviously, you can spin it around.
Some kind of
It's a
rock.
lot more free flowing.
Oh, maybe a treasure map.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot more free flowing, so you can use this just to shut that noise up. Basically, you find that obviously Kratos could jump, but now you can't, and yeah, obviously there used to be fixed cameras, so say if we were here, maybe the camera would be up there or over up there. Depending on where you go, the camera angle would change, but in this, it continues and follows you all the way around, which is good, because it lets you get into more detail kind of thing.
Looks like the Reavers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the
With
treasure.
the old system, it was a bit more difficult to see some things, a bit more easy to see others, but nonetheless, it was a fucking great improvement. God of War franchise is always a good
And
franchise.
know what?
Keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed.
Right.
Sorry.
I really need to remember to throw my axe down.
I'm ready.
They caught you off guard.
I wasn't expecting them.
Exactly.
And probably sort of all games I've ever played that has a small companion that escorts with you, Atreus has probably been the best. It can help fight in combat, although it be a small amount. He's actually quite versatile, he helps you get more around places.
There's nothing but poisoning in the stupid bird statue.
It
And
actually
useful
helps
resources.
in combat
The
as
main
well.
reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers.
I hope they didn't take Cinder's whetstone.
Yeah, he actually helps in combat. Unlike a lot of, let's say, side characters, mainly Ashley, but even she was useful in some ways. Yes, she would help you actually get around the map. Obviously there's places where she could go that Leon couldn't.
I have a good feeling about this.
Then you have The Last of Us with Ellie.
Remember what I told you about
Unfortunately,
expectations, boy.
didn't exactly enjoy that game.
Still, good feeling.
Wasn't a good story, and I couldn't see where people were saying that she was a good companion. She literally did nothing.
I'm not ready.
Basically, in the words of Kratos, she'd basically be a liability. And then you have Bioshock Infinite, which is probably another good example of how to do a character right. With Elizabeth, listen, because you get to be on both sides with her. You get to have her as a companion when you play as
So much
Booker.
for my good feeling.
And she actually gives you ammo, she'll search the area. Obviously definitely help you out in combat a lot more. So say example, like she could rip, say there's something here, she could rip a hole in time and bring it to you. Or she would go out, hunt for ammo, you get no, she'll lob you the ammo you need. Which was always useful in combat, especially on 1999. Because
I was ready
his
for them this time.
1999 mode was an absolute
So I should keep my
horror
expectations
story.
low, but always expect an attack.
It is a delicate balance. Expect the worst. Assume
Like,
nothing.
not in
and
terms
always
of
anticipate
story, just
an
in pure
attack.
difficulty.
Sure is a lot to remember.
Yeah, you physically have to be on your toes, and for me, I'm not exactly the best with the pandemic games. So games, well listen, you'll probably notice in this game, you won't be blocking too much. I just kind of forget that it's a system half the time. And I realised that I'm big difficulty, so more enemies will spawn. You know, I said I wasn't going to use these too much. Still using
Still no
them.
whetstone. And only one room left. I know I shouldn't hope, but do you think we'll find it there?
No.
Yeah. Right. Are you sure? Right. Okay, right, I am back. Where's my mic? My pad. But yeah, where was I? That was it. Obviously Elizabeth actually would be useful in combat. Then you had Burial at Sea Part 2, where you actually played as her. And obviously she was basically another Bucket of Wit. Let's say, you've done absolutely amazing on her. I just wish we did actually get more to play as her. Because Burial at Sea was a little bit of a short game. Well, I know it was DLC, but let's see, if I'm honest with you, Burial at Sea would have been good as a whole instead of being 2 parts. Like if they just worked on it, brought it out as a whole and just had it flow all together instead of having to wait so long. Could have swore I heard a crow. Raven, sorry. I'll open that.
Fine. Piss off then. So, you back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little... who are you two?
We're looking for a whetstone. Have you seen
And
There
the
was
second
one in
part
this
of the
My
quest.
son sharpened his dagger on it, right before stabbing me in the back.
it? What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
Ha! He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
You didn't get me.
Choke on it!
So, in this mode, it's called Give Me a Challenge, so I'm getting a lot more enemies.
I'm getting better.
For a pair of pasty feet, you can't fight.
Yeah, the... One thing I do like about this game is, if you've played the originals, you saw how much of an angry bloke, obviously, Kratos used to be. He was the god of war, basically had massive amounts of rage. But then, obviously, he ended up in a relationship, settling down, and sure enough, Atreus was a result of that. Through the story, you
Why would his
learn
son
more
betray
about
him
him.
like that? Kill his own father? Over some treasure? It seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Assume nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but...
You only know half the story.
Guess.
Yeah, these guys, you can just leave them alone. You can fight them. There are a few that will fight you. There are a few that will just walk around like this. And I heard another raven.
Guess we're doing this.
Obviously for me they are.
I felt that one, brother.
Oh shit.
Sorry, kid.
Yeah. Give me a challenge doesn't exactly knock their level up. Since I'm level 10, they were like level 6, 7. But it does amp up the amount of enemies that come at you. So, say if you're in Give Me Balanced, it could be about 4, 5 enemies. In like just Give Me Story, could be like 3 or 4. Like maybe like 2 or 3 enemies, 4 maximum maybe. Obviously all low level. Whereas this will be like same level as Give Me Balance, but obviously more enemies. Let's say like level wise, about maximum 6, 7, maybe 8, depending on what realm you're in. But other than that, yeah, let's say you're looking at more enemies coming at you, like normally that one in Fafnir's thing where the wolves were, it's normally about 4 wolves come for you. Obviously in that one that was about 8, maybe 9.
You, didn't happen to find that whetstone, perchance?
We found no whetstone. This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Yeah, you will get different
Dagger
items.
you brought me is quite
if you are-
interesting. An artless design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
The Reaver's back.
Oh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before. I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really. Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him?
You managed to figure
Yeah.
that out quite quick.
I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Alright, so that's that.
Another treasure hunt? Pointless.
Well, not if Cinder really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
This is basically what I'm going to demonstrate now of Mimir coming to tell you a story. Basically, this game doesn't really have load screens.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me how all this began with Boulder?
He just knocked on our door.
Boulder of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was under the floor by then.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, this is the world tree. Basically, this is your loading screen. Still gotta move around. Poof. You're in a new location.
Scare up that alchemist what needed finding? Check back soon.
Basically, Brock and Sindri are brothers.
Almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
Yeah, this man right here, favorite character. Can fucking badmouth you to shit, and he'll still survive. One plot armor, yes, but still, he's fucking hilarious. And now for the second one. Yeah, before I continue on with the story, just gotta do a couple of side quests. And just for a little bit later down the line.
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before. Why would Freya agree to marry Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people. A selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Oh, yeah. There will be one other side quest I do, but that is for... what is it? I will start that a little bit later on the night.
Come.
It's mainly...
Boy, over here.
Hold on. Let me read this.
But yeah, if you play this for the first time, you won't be getting those kinds of items. You will get different ones, like basically to upgrade your health, your HP, and obviously you can build yourself up more levels. But your levels
Need
based
that
on your
alchemist for
equipment.
something I'm stewing up for you. If when you're smart, you'll find him.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. These runes read death inside. So, Brock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look at you. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him? Dwarven, but no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Clear. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean, I'll keep looking.
That's a soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
Yep. Does not
And I've
attack.
already fought one.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come. Our enemies are strong.
And that's what happens when you actually block something.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while leaving the body.
Oh.
Almost ready.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
Boy,
Yes, sir.
I can hear you.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Oh, for God's sake, not again. I know there's an Odin Raven somewhere. Just remembering where it is a pain in the ass. know it's around here. Just remembering where it is another problem.
Severed hand.
Attached to the Soul Eater.
Well, we know what happened to Anvari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
No. We will fight it.
But why?
Because you are frightened of it.
Not a half bad parenting tip if I'm honest.
Okay. Yeah?
Adequate.
No, not what I thought.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement. Ready yourself!
Nope, you got it.
Can you read it?
Sir.
No.
These runes were written fast. Spells out Ejim Staney. I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised. Focus up!
Looks like we got them all.
Now I realize what I'm doing. Oops.
What'd you find?
Your alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, it must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi. I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Andvari left a bit of magic inside before he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Oh there. Got another favor to ask.
What do you want, dwarf?
I'll
I
pick
got
one up
another
now,
lead
so
on my old pal
I can
Andvari.
do it a bit
Meet
later.
me at the Lansoother mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
Yep. Yeah, I'll pick
Pull the ring
this
off on
then
Vari's hand
too.
at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fire
was already doing that, Brock.
Come, boy.
But yeah, I'll do them let's say 2 side quests a bit later down the line. And I missed the door. Oh well, story time with Mia.
I can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Björgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Björgun was gone, lonely
He's not
ages
the
passed.
only one.
And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted. Bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I could scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counsellors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Ulfric, you were taken from this realm too early.
No, she wasn't.
Ah, good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Okay. You actually hear me.
Ah, give him what for.
Can you hear me? Champion.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty claw bag just got lucky.
A wolf!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Just give the word.
Ready yourself, boy. We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel. Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea. What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
We'll need something to get through this one.
Yep, I forgot where to... Doesn't matter.
See something up there.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Enemies. Well, what's the plan?
Fair enough.
I can help out more if you want. Just let me know. And I'll find light crystal. Wonder what it's for.
Well, if this was the old God of War game, it would have been used to beat someone to death with. Anyways.
Hey, hardened road tree sap. That's handy.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. To Njord we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that they loved and worshipped him here.
Over here.
Didn't say anything. Yeah, I didn't say anything, Carrie. It's all good.
Go through here. What I think I might do is go to the boss How we
fight
getting down
for
there?
this, and then
I have a plan.
once I've done that,
Do not act so surprised.
stop for
No
a bit.
offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor's a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy,
Ready.
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good hour.
How were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go.
So, it's funny.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward? Boy,
Careful!
really likes
My
Willow,
shop's
didn't he?
right here!
Even braided his beard with it.
I happen to think he looks dashing. You know, snow-covered corpse.
Over there! We headed into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
No.
Right behind you!
Not the fuck.
Sorry, not ready!
Ah, fuck.
I'm set! Mimir, you knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What do the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Another crystal. Huh. What now? Ooh, you got most of it.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do? Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
What now?
Hold tight.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways.
Here we go.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
So winter, spring, summer, fall.
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song I used to sing.
Oh, I know that one. Winter
Quiet, Head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
Boy,
House. Tubar. Var. Vet. Yes.
Atreus. That word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. Horizon! The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Head. How is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. To be a favourite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the ball! Only 3 to go! Taking forever! Roger, behind you! Look! The energy's lifting us! It's halfway empty! It's clear!
Back to writing, before the floor collapses.
Thor. 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 Stop, we're coming! We're blocking it!
You okay, bro?
Here, take this! Look!
Jump! You did well.
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me. Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir. How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
The chisel tip.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
How do we know that we defeated? Because that hammer didn't fall on its own. Well, if we find him, I'll get the key right. Find it.
Not now.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye. Magni and Modi. sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him. Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
There.
Ah, yes. You just can't help but break things, can you? If memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Let's get back out. There's no way to leave it.
Focus up, boy.
get through there. I did okay, yeah?
Better. Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine.
Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up. I'm feeling creative today. I suppose you prefer my brother's work?
Would you focus
You're
on
wrong,
your
of
dad?
course.
You quit that shit. I mean it. He went to war with us and walked away. Maybe. Uncle hasn't seen straight in years. As long as father believes him, so do we. So you will stop talking, focus, and help me find them. Can't disappoint father. Oh, smack you, boy. No, we cannot disappoint father. Now keep looking.
No, was that good? I'm going to see.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please.
Be right back.
upstairs in the bush. It's not heavy. No, I still got bits in me, Jen.
Just empty it out and then throw it down.
Do I have a front door?
Yeah, whatever. Just open it up and then push and it's straight left here. And I'm back.
Please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Okay, why is it locked? I remember now. Yeah, I'm fine.
Hurry, brother.
Here is the
We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Boy.
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
This is the boss fight.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
Don't know, don't care. Come here, half-breed. You done nothing at his hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Close one.
Can't believe you've lasted this long. Those skinny retards can barely live.
I said shut up!
Calm yourself, boy.
Looks like they need another lesson. More than that touch,
That's the first time that's ever actually happened to me.
Let's go!
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Run, catch, attack, ow.
Shut it out! Focus!
Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Alright. Do better.
Look at you.
Oh, fuck off.
I bet Daddy's
Shut it out! Focus!
Leave him alone!
Your mother ugly or something. She cut up your face.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's
Oh,
trying to
fuck
rile you up. The sons of Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, out of step, yeah?
We're coming for you.
Ha.
Gonna drag your carcass to us. Over here, freak. Yeah. That's a little run for his
Fuck. Wait, I already gotten down once? Oh.
Boy, stay focused.
Nourished little shit.
He's gonna be alright.
Too early to let you suck on them.
Shut up, you bastard!
Looks like they need another lesson. Small one's yours, brother. Don't tell me. Lightning.
Well, mother must have been some war to play with the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Trial!
did you? You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
And that's how it's meant to be done. Just with less dying.
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Roy!
The coughing, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
Steady.
Well, this is new game, so you technically
You're
not
right.
stopped being ill.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.
Enough.
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you've got the chisel.
You killed Magni.
That he did.
He was a god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps. But I.
And his father's Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern.
Since when can you kill a god?
For quite a while. No, it's around here somewhere. There it is.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Where is it? I forgot where it was. So come on. There's one up there, one up there. Yeah. I'll sort it out. Radio. Where's it at? Screw it. Just continue, man. Don't exactly need it.
Wait, we were here before.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
I'm fine.
If so, then keep up.
Hey, I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
That is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
Look, back near the giant's head.
What?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest were sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
There's a path to the exit on the other side. It's moving. There's a rope up here. I think that did it.
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
Everything we just did. Climbed around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
Bet you have come a long way.
Like,
Thanks.
yeah, if it pretty much may as well just jump on Kratos' back. There's not a lot of times it can actually like do this. Like, so the half the things I've climbed. Yeah. Anyway.
What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the Giant's Chisel, we need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the Giants.
You don't know it?
Alas,
Oh
no.
no, he's got the upper body
But the
strength.
serpent did mention that the Giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We'll see him with
We
the
could also
chain.
explore
He's
some
got the
more.
upper body strength.
We got that chisel now,
Sorry.
and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
Okay, obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Freya end up the hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Ooh, Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
The entrance to Tyr's vault is at the bottom of these stairs. Whenever you decide it's time to go after the Black Rune, yeah?
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave it here. And pick this back up a little bit later. Maybe. See what I feel. Right.